everybody, Nick Smith with JB&A. I am standing at the Barco booth at InfoComm 2024. Yeah, it's 24, everybody. We're here again. We're in Vegas, and I'm with Domien. Now, Domien, give me your official title at Barco, because you explained it, but it was bigger than I remember.
Okay, wow. So my name is Domien De Witte. I'm leading the product management, marketing, and customer service teams at Barco for Pro AV, events, and simulation markets.
Okay, so you got a lot of stuff going on. So let's talk about first Barco in the sort of the AV space. You're not a one-trick pony, and I think sometimes people miss all the layers that Barco can have, right? From the high end to the mid-tier. Give me an overview and perspective of where Barco is right now.
Yeah, so what we want to do, we want to really bring an immersive visual experiences and really create memories across different applications. So what we do as a business unit for that is really design products and solutions for specific markets. Can be Pro AV, can be rental, can be team entertainment, can be simulation, virtual reality. That's what we cater for on the solution side. Now on the and next to that we have hardware, software services for projection, which is our main line. Image processing, very important line, and also LED and even our own screens.
Now, I think most people, if you ask them what Barco is, to them it's click share, right? Which I think is great, but there's so much more to Barco, especially when we get into projection. So just give me an overview, a little bit of kind of the layers of projection that Barco has to offer right now.
Yeah, so thanks for the question. So what we want to cater for is have a premium lineup really for the best visual experiences, but design it in such a way that it has the best return on investment. So that's one thing we cater for, all the way from 4,000 lumen up the way to 50,000 lumen, and cater for any application. And then we have more what I would call a TCO champion lineup, like laser projection, really consistent, high quality, consistent quality, but where we would work more on the pricing, just make it by catering a bit less for specific electronics capabilities, for instance.
So I think that's a really interesting story, because I think a lot of people's vision of Barco is that 50,000 lumen projector, and I don't think most of them knew that you're down in a tier of projection that can get them into smaller environments, conference rooms, boardrooms, classrooms. So what does that lineup look like at that entry level tier? Yeah,
so the entry level for us is, we call it internally our G series, from 5 all the way up to 25,000 lumen. And especially the G50, where we're very proud of. Most energy efficient, most lightweight on the planet, thanks to specific lasers inside. Up to 18 lumens per watt, which is really pushing the boundary. It's 5 to 8,000. It comes in a small box. We can actually look at it around the corner.
Let's take a look at that one. But before we do, what's going on either side of me right here?
So we're super proud. These are the 2 new platforms which we're launching really this year. Super proud of it. We have our flagship products, UDX today, about 10,000 in the field. And what we want to do with this platform is basically 2 things. We push the image quality. We work on the ROI even further, taking all the impacts, a lot of material science in there to make it more reliable, work on the longevity, make it future-proof, all the way up to 8K 120 on the processing. That's one thing. Now, that's not everything. We also, within the platform family, we will not just offer laser phosphor-based technology, but also RGB-based technologies, and give a native 4K option, which is really an industry first at this line of projection, lighter and more silent than ever before, right? So again, the top range projector, high lumen for any application, and offering the best return on investment is really what we want to offer to our customers.
Absolutely. I want to go back to something you said right there, which was native 4K. And you said that's not common. Why is that not common for people?
Yeah, so I think there's 2 ways to look at it. There's I think on the demand side, you have some applications that really want a native 4K, where it's intrinsically there. Think of high-end simulation, even up to immersive experience, people coming really close, some cinema type of applications. So that's not a lot, but we clearly see the trend going into high resolution. We see that across the board, so we're going to cater for that as much as we can. Now the other constraint is, can the technology do it, right? And today we can do it, I'd say 30 to 60,000 lumen. We can bring that as a technology with our upstream suppliers. But what's so great about this unit is bringing the native 4K at this specific size is going to be an industry first. So we're very excited about it and really pushing the boundaries.
Awesome. All right, I want to touch one more, which is what's going on over here. So walk me through this projector and what's happening with this one.
Yeah, so i600, again, super excited about this as well. along the same lines of thought, 8, but this time 8 to 15,000 lumen. We really ask ourselves the question, how can we bring this return on investment? And we call it internally the Swiss Army knife 4K projector. Really bringing, again, great image quality, 4K, this time not native 4K because it would kill the return investment, but with the new by Barco pixel shifting technology, sharpest image possible. And look at the size, the weight. This is really pushing the boundaries from that element. So you have the image quality, some electronics capabilities which allows you for the 120 frame rates, the camera tracking, some 3D capabilities for any applications which other players, which other models would not have. Again, with the widest lens range, and offering that at a return on investment, which for a 1DLP projector is going to be, again, pushing the boundaries, is what we want to offer. So pushing 4K, I think the world deserves it, customers deserve it. Having that 4K image in a multi-channel setup, really designed for it, this is the model.
Interesting. So what I heard a lot there, which was really interesting to me, is all the features of a high-end projector, like a much larger lumen projector, in a single chip design at a more entry-level price, and that's pretty awesome for the customers. Awesome. Well, listen, Domien, thank you so much for giving me the time today and showing us what Barco's got. If you want to know more about what Barco's doing, if you want to get more info on these projectors or any of the other Barco solutions, hit up your JB&A sales rep or go to Barco directly, and let's see what we can find out there. Thank you, sir.